Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. It's time for our Pilates for all. And it's Tuesday morning. So sorry about yesterday morning. A multitude of technical hitches meant that I couldn't get online. You can imagine the cursing, can't you? So I do apologise about that. But I did post a couple of videos from previously this month, I think they were. So hopefully you did those, because you're very well good people, aren't you? And you know your routines. So we're going to do our live class this morning. Good morning, Deb. It's our Pilates for all class, so that's as it sounds. Hopefully most people could have a go at this class. All the usual reminders. I was having a little chat with my daughter yesterday who does yoga, and she was saying that her yoga teacher has a really good phrase about pain, because you know I say to you don't push through sharp pain, etc. And she was saying that her yoga teacher talks about sweet pain and sour pain. And she's saying that sweet pain, so when you are stretching and you can feel that muscle lengthening, and don't get me wrong, it's not comfortable, but you know it's okay, you're managing it, it feels like you've got control over that pain, and that's the sweet pain. And then the sour pain is like you bite down on something, you've got a sore tooth, it's like, oh, or you have one of those awful sour sweets, it makes you feel, and that's when you kind of pull back and your body recoils, and that's the sour pain. And we don't want sour pain. Oh, lovely to see you, Kathy. And we don't want sour pain, we want the sweet pain. So if you feel that it's stretching and you can feel it's difficult, but not that, then you're fine. But if you get that sharp, nasty sourness to that move, stop, have a rest, change what you're doing, maybe take a breather for a minute or two, sit in child's pose, and then come back and join us again. Good morning to Brendan and Diane. Good morning, Rachel this morning, and Jean, and Carolyn and Leslie, and Alison, hello everyone. Felicia, Kathy, Mum, Carolyn, Deb, Joan, Julie, Mary, oh, Louise, oh, hi Louise, Linda, gosh, lots of us here this morning, that's what I like to see. So I've got my cushion, and I've also got my children's school tie. So if you've got something we can use for stretching, we're going to start seated and we're going to move from there. Seem to have sorted out my Bluetooth on my music now. Oh, it all went wrong yesterday. On the air must have been blue. So get yourselves a cushion. Sit upon it. Now you don't have to sit on the cushion. If you would rather sit without the cushion, that is absolutely fine. I just find that the cushion makes the hips stretch. That sweet pain doesn't give you that sour, sharp pain. So yeah, I'm going to be on sweet and sour for a while, aren't I? So sitting lovely and tall for me, everybody. Let your shoulders relax down. Suck in your stomach muscles. If you've had a couple of days forgetting that you had them, remind yourself. Pull that belly up and in. Think about pulling your belly button right through to your spine. That's not going to happen, but that's the aim. Breath in. That's the kind of image. Pull that belly in. Draw your pelvic floor up. Hold it there. And then release as you inhale. Exhale. Everything comes up and in. Hold it there. And then release. Okay, let's go to a little bit of mobility work, starting with our shoulders. So put one hand on your shoulder and start with some lovely rotations round. And I'm letting my upper body move. So you're not trying to keep the upper body still, letting it move around. I can feel a cracking clonk in my shoulder. It's not hurting, so I'm going with it. Back round the other way. So the music says sunshine. None this morning, but maybe later. At least it's not raining. Round we go. One more. Good, let's go to the other side. So hand onto your shoulder. Rotate round. So well done those of you who joined me for that first class this morning. The 10-minute hit. You can do it whatever level you want, but it is a high impact class. We don't have, that's the only one we have. But it's designed to really get ourselves moving in the morning, get our hearts going. Bit of work for our bone density too, which isn't a bad thing. Two more. One more. Lovely. Hands out in front. Breath in. Open out. Bring those hands back in. So I want you to be very considered with your movements today. Smooth and controlled. And back in. That's it. One more. Lovely and smooth. Excellent. Hands in front. Lace your fingers together. Push your arms away, but keep that circle shape. Tuck your chin. I want you to stretch down the back of your neck and shoulders. We're going to hold it for a few seconds, so don't rush out of it. Pull your tummy in. Wake up your pelvic floor on your exhale and just hold. Hold it there. Can you tuck your chin a tiny bit lower. Imagine you've got a winning lottery ticket between your chin and your chest. You want to keep it pinned there. Good. Bring your head back up. We're going to stretch the chest. I'm just going to take my hands behind. I'm going to lean back very slightly and I'm going to open. So I'm not leaning back too far, just a tiny bit. Head position, probably better if you look up a little bit. Open that chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, get your tummy on. Holding it for me. Oh, good stretch for the chest. Excellent. Let's just do one last one for the neck. So lowering your head down to one side. Ear heading towards shoulder, not shoulder heading to ear. So drop those shoulders down. Keep it there for me. Opposite hand, we're going to push that arm away. Really pushing through the heel of my hand. Oh, it's a beautiful stretch. All the way down there. Good. Back over the other side. Head over. Little push. Ooh. And I'm trying to remember to put my tummy in on that exhale. Not the end of the world if I forget. Good. Well done, everybody. Okay. So a little bit of rotation now. Arms as usual up in front. Breath in. Little twist. Then come back. Then we're going to twist the other way. And we're going to come back. So rotate. Oh. And because we can't move our bottom, we're not standing, so we can't cheat. You won't go very far. So don't worry if it's just a small twist. Doesn't matter. Oh, lovely. And before we go to the floor properly, we're going to do a little side bend. So over to the side, back up, then the other way. So some of you may have taken your hands overhead. That is fine. Of course you can. I'm going to keep mine down. And look, I'm not moving my legs, so don't be tempted to lift that knee. And again. Back to our rotations again. Breath in. Little twist, a bit quicker. Back to middle. Twist the other way. 2 more. 1 more. And then little side bend. And you may need to move your legs. If you find you've been sitting cross-legged for too long, just move them, it's fine. And again. 1 more. Good. Well done, everyone. Oh, bring those legs in. Give them a little shake out. Get rid of your cushion. We're going to go to the floor. I'm going to take my glasses off, but put them somewhere where I don't tread on them. Roll yourselves down, all the way down to the floor. Knees are raised. Going to start with some nice pelvic tilt. Simple moves, really good for that lower back. Legs have got a gap between them. Breath in, tilt, and release. Tilt, and release. Now I'm going quite quick to begin with. We will slow down in a moment. Shoulders are relaxed. Get rid of this face tension. And again. Now we're going to go really slowly. Tilt, push that back down, tummy in, hold. Oh, then release. Good. Okay, same thing again. Breath in. Tilt, tummy in, pelvic floor drawn up. And release. Good. Those who want to make it harder, get your legs up, tuck them in a little bit. Quick tilts. So it's tilt, release. Now, don't be tempted to swing your legs to do it. I want this all coming from your tummy muscles. I can barely speak when I do this one because everything cramps up. Oh. And again. Good. Little bit slower, just a bit slower. Up, up, down, down. Oh. And again, up, up. And I'm probably going slightly purple. Try and breathe. Up, up. Back down. 1 more. Oh, feet down to the floor, everybody. Pelvic tilt again. We're going to go into a bridge. Tilt, up into a bridge. Doesn't have to be high. Then go down, rolling through your back. Exhale, tilt, up we come. And down, smooth as you can. We're going to do a leg extension, one at a time. Point those toes. And back. So I'm trying to keep my hip area as still as possible. Try not to let it be too wobbly. So to do that, I'm pulling in my tummy, concentrating. Are you ready to go to bridge again? Let's take a breath in. Tilt, up to bridge, hold it there. A little bit longer this time. Can you squeeze your bottom? Good. Roll yourself down. Leg extensions. Push, back. So each time we do our bridge, if you want to try and go a tiny bit higher, of course you can if you fancy it. Let's go again. Breath in. Tilt, up to bridge. Hold. I'm going to try and go a bit higher. Oh, down you come. Leg extensions. So those who want to add a bit extra, with these leg extensions, we are going to take an opposite arm overhead next time. So let's go into that bridge again. Breath in. Tilt. Slowly up you come. Hold. Tummy in. Bottom nice and firm. Down you go. Opposite leg extensions. Quite quick. Don't worry if your arm doesn't get down. Doesn't matter. Lovely. Hold it there for me. I want you to bring both legs slowly up into tabletop position. So that's your knee above your hip. We're going to do a little tap and back. Little tap and back. So this is just a different version. It's a bit harder than, in some ways, than a leg extension. Just different. Both feet down. Back to our bridge again. Here we go. Pelvic tilt. Bring yourself up to that bridge. Hold it. Try not to wobble. Keep everything lovely and still. Down we go. Leg extensions with opposite arm. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, bring both legs up into that tabletop position. And we're going to tap, return. Arms, doesn't matter what you do with your arms really. If you're more comfortable with them out to the side, that's fine. If you'd rather have them here beside you, that's also good. 4, pull the belly in. 3, 2 more. We're going to go back to our beginning move. So feet down, up into our bridge. Tilt first. Up you come. Bridge. Hold it there. Oh, we've got the head thing in the wrong place. Hold it there. Tummy's in. Down you come. Extensions. That's it. Lovely and smooth. They're quite quick. Good. Both legs come up. We're going to do our toe taps. Here we go. Toe and back. Now, again, if you wanted to, you could do opposite arm. Those who want to make this harder, how about using your hand weights? If you want to. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Okay, leave it there. Pull those knees in, give it a hug. Oh. We're going to do a supine twist. So I'm going to put my feet to the floor, but if you want to keep your legs raised, that's fine. Arms out wide. Slight gap between those legs. Slow. Back up. So quite often, when I do a supine twist, I get an almighty crack in my spine. It feels good. Doesn't sound great. So if you've had a crack and there's no pain or anything, don't worry about it. If anything hurts, remember, if it's that sour pain, then stop, have a little rest, check you're doing it right before you have another go. We're going to go back to the beginning of our sequence again. Remember the pelvic tilt. Here we go. Tilt, bring yourself up. Squeeze your bottom. Hold it here a little bit longer. Down we go. Extensions with opposite arms. Smooth, no rush. All the time in the world. Legs come up to tabletop. This is a bit quicker, that bit, isn't it? Oh, down we go. Don't worry if you're caught behind me, it doesn't matter. Nice and controlled. What about the arms? We did the opposite arms, didn't we? Yes. 4 more. 4, 3. Tummy's working hard. And don't forget, you can always do harder options, so longer legs, heels to the floor. And supine twist. I'm going to have my legs tucked in. I'm going to go side. And then back in. And listen, the pace I work is the pace I work. It doesn't have to be the pace you work. So it's not like we're doing synchronized swimming or anything. So if you want to do a move more slowly or quicker, it's fine. 1 more. Oh, well done. Give those knees a little hug into chest. Well done, everyone. We're going to come back up to sitting, so I'm just going to kick my legs through. bring myself back up. We're going to do some part rollbacks. So with these part rollbacks, sit back on a cushion if your bottom's a bit tender, if you've got a hard floor underneath you. Lovely and straight backs. Breath in. Chin tucks. Back you go. Up you come. Good. So now lots of you are just real experts at these rollbacks. Harder options, you can have your arms out wider. You might even have your hand weights in them. Cool. I'm going to keep it on the lower option though. Now we're going to go more slowly. So exhale. Back you go. About halfway. And don't rush it back. Oh. Try not to hurry. I even went too quick there, didn't I? Exhale. Back. 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 Tummy on. And then up. Up. Have a little rest. Lean forward. So I tend to like my knees bent. If you'd rather have your legs straight, that's fine. If you're hating the whole rollback thing, go to the floor and do some sit-ups. You don't have to stick with these. Okay, so we're going to go again. Add the options in that you want to, starting with whatever leg position suits. Big breath in. Okay, are you ready to go? Little one back. So it's back, back, then up, up. Good. Option, you can have your hands behind your legs if you're feeling a little bit unsteady. You feel you might collapse backwards. Option, of course, arms out. And again. Let's go back even slower. See how far you can get, but not right to the ground. Oh, how far can I go? About there. Then I'm going to come up. Oh, that's hard. And again. Strange grunting sounds. Sorry, everybody. Then back up. Try 2 more of those. Go on, have a go. Back. Tuck your chin. Tummy's on strong. Pulling hard now to get you back home again. One more time. Exhale. Oh, and back. Well done. Have a little lean forward over those legs, a little stretch through. We're going to roll all the way down to the floor now, slow as you possibly can. Breath in. Back we go. So in your own time, use your pelvic floor. Make sure you've got space behind you. Oh, well done. Stretch yourselves out, everybody. Give those legs a little shake through. Well done. We're going to go into some stretching stuff now, and some twisting actually. So, first thing you might want to do is grab hold of your band, whatever your band looks like. Bring your knee in, pop your band around the back of your ankle, and straighten your leg up. Now, my leg is bent there. It looks straightish, but if I want it properly straight, I need to do that. And as soon as I do that, I can feel that sweet pain, that stretching. I would say it's more like tension, quite a sort of strong tension. Breathe in. Can you bring your leg in towards you? Hamstring stretch. Our friend, the hamstring stretch. Give your ankle a little rotate round. Back round the other way. And again, rotate round. Back round the other way. Good. Little push of the heel and the toe. I'm not going crazy with it though. And again. Good, lovely. This same leg, let the band come off. Open up your knee. So I think, oh, my feet aren't too dirty. So you've got the sole of your foot showing up. My knees pushed out wide. If that's enough for you, that's fine. If you can grab behind the back of your leg, but if you've got your band, you could use your band for that as well. So yeah, just be a bit creative. Hands behind the back of your thigh if possible. Head and shoulders to the floor. Okay, so this is quite sweet pain. I can feel a big stretch through my hip and groin and my hamstrings. I'm going to try and bring my leg in a little bit more. So I'm using this leg here to push and pull to create a rotation through that crossed leg. A bit more. Breathe. Come on, breathe. A bit more. Oh. Good. Okay, now pop your feet down to the floor. Leave them in that position. Arms out lovely and wide for me. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this knee towards the floor. So pull your tummy in, slowly take those hips over. You might get to the floor, you might not. Don't worry if you don't. Hold it there. Tummy's in. Bring everything back. And then we're going to go the other way. It's a little bit weird. It just changes where we get into the hips and the lower back. Bring yourself back up. Let's try that one more time. So tummy's on. Let the legs go to the side. Good. Bring it back in using your stomach muscles. Then we go the other way. Over we go. Good. Bring yourselves back in. Release that leg. Might find your ankles a bit uncomfortable. Give it a little shake out, a little wobble about. Other leg for our hamstring stretch. So you know what you're doing. Ooh, hand behind the back of the... Well, you could use your hand if you want to, but band is less stressed across the neck using a band. Okay, so remember what I said. If you've got your leg like that, have a little look. Go, that's a bit bent. Straighten it through. Doesn't matter if it's here. It doesn't have to be straight up. Good. Straighten your leg through. Breathe. Can you straighten your leg a bit more? Oh, try and relax your bottom. Good. I'm going to try and pull that leg in again. Oh, ankle rotations. Back round the other way. We're going to point and flex. That's it. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Okay. So do you remember what we did? We released that band, didn't we? And then the leg opens up. And the first part is going to take the other foot off the floor, holding your back of your thigh, head and shoulders down. It always looks a bit like twist to this, I think. We're a bit of a twist around ourselves. Pull your leg in a bit more. Breathe. A little bit more. Oh, I can feel my hips stretching. Hold it there. Try not to be too tense. So check for me. Are you grinding your teeth? Are you grimacing? Stop it if you are. Breath in. Bit more. Oh, fantastic. Now, don't release the leg from that position. Now, the last time you did this, it was horrid. Just put your feet on the floor and do that kind of twist, yeah? But everybody else, arms out wide, knee heads down towards the floor. Try to let my shoulders stay put. Okay, bring yourselves back up. And then we're going to go the other way. Over we go. And the thing with Pilates and yoga and all these things, everything isn't suitable for everybody. Bring that leg back in. So sometimes I'll do a move which really suits me. I think, oh, I can really feel that's lovely. Other people might do it and go, I hate that move. So don't do it. Okay, life's too short. If there's a move you think, I loathe that move, do something else. It's fine. Over we go. Remember, I get to plan it, so I don't put in things I hate. Well, sometimes I do. Bring that leg back up. Good. Release it. Oh, have a nice little stretch. I'm going to roll onto our side now, facing towards me, of course, so you can see what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to put my head down. So arms stretched, head's relaxed, feet flat. You're going to bring up both legs, point your toes, and I want you to imagine that you're kind of doing a little bit of a side crawl almost. So you're working your feet and legs from the hip, and it's just a little scissor movement. Now those who can, see about taking your hand off the floor. Don't go crazy with the amount of distance you cover with your feet. I'm only going a couple of inches, aren't I? Tummy muscles pulled in. Smarty pants out there, get your hand in there. Oh, I found I was cheating then. So I can hold onto the furniture, which is a cheat, so I'm making sure I'm not cheating. Tummy muscles pulled in. Little crisscross of those legs. Everybody breathe. Good. And then relax down. Well done, everybody. Now I want you to bring your legs forward for me. So you can see they come a long way forward. A little bit of ballet legs. We've done this before. Head can be down or up. Foot comes up. You extend it up in the air, and then you take it down. So it's going to go in, up, down. Little rest. Here we go. In, up, down. On that rest, I want you to pull your tummy muscles in. Breathe. Smile. And again. In. Now I've got a bit of cramp coming. Oh, ho, ho. Hence the flat foot. And again. Lovely. Straighten those legs back out. We're going to change sides. So nice and smoothly. Over again. Around we go. To our other side. And again, try not to cheat by holding onto furniture. Was that just me? Legs up. Head and shoulders relaxed. I've got my hand on the floor. Little flitter. Oh, Alexa's decided to join us. Little move with those feet. Tummy muscles pulled in. Breathe. We try to take our hand. If you might find one side you can do it, one side you can't. Fix your eyes on something. I'm having to really concentrate on this side. Tummy muscles pulled in. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest down. Okay, so last time we brought those feet forward, didn't we? I'm just going to put my head up. Tummy muscles in strong. Leg comes in. Up. Down, little rest. And again. In. Up. Down. So this is a lovely hip mobility and strength move. Get those tummy muscles on so that you're keeping that back lovely and safe. Good, let's go again. In, up, down. Let's do 3 more. In, up, down. 2 more to go. In, up, down. 1 more. In, up. I seem to have the same track on repeat, everybody. I do apologise. Back out. Have a little rest for me. We're going to roll over onto our tummies. Over onto your tummies. I told you technology's been getting the better of me lately. Right, I don't want the whole track, that track repeatedly over and over again, now do we? There we go. Hopefully we'll have more than one song. I did that once in an aerobics class. I don't know if any of you were there. We had Rolling in the Deep by Adele for about 20 minutes. Got a bit fed up of it. We're going to do a child's pose now. So we'd like 2 different positions. First of all, your knees together, and in a minute we're going to have our knees wide apart. If child's pose is not your thing, 2 options. One, have you tried just putting a pile of your hands there? If that still doesn't work for you, give me a nice cat stretch and a release, and keep doing that. Everybody else, into child's pose. So bring yourself down. Forehead resting on your hands. Shoulders nice and relaxed. I just want you to hold it there. It's difficult to breathe in this position if you try and breathe through kind of here. So I want you to imagine you're breathing here. It sounds a bit weird, but it works. So take a breath in. Exhale. So let your ribs expand. Imagine that this is where your ribs and lungs are going to really stretch. And again. Good, bring yourselves up. So the other option we're going to do is wider legs. Take them as wide as you can, and then bring yourself down. Now do it gently, because you never quite know how things are going to feel until you do them. And now I've got my elbows on the floor. Some of you might be able to get your heads on the floor, that's lovely. Try not to hunch too much, so I'm looking for you to try and get a flat back there. Tummy muscles are pulled in, and really breathe. Exhale. Can you go a little bit further? How about that with the hands? What about the hips? Can you feel them? Oh yes. Anyone whose hips have been hurting them lately? Mum, take care. Don't do this for very long. Go back to normal child's pose. Okay, 2 more seconds. Good. Bring yourselves up. Bring those knees together. We're going to sit facing me now for the last little bit before we go to our relaxation. Okay, a little bit more stretching for those legs. We don't need the band. Okay, what I want you to do is have one leg straight, other leg tucked up. It can be on your calf if that's better, so it could be down there. Okay, sit tall, so lift yourselves up. Turn towards that straight leg, so not here, but straight in front. Breathe in, lean forward. So I'm not bothered what your head is doing. I want you to imagine you're trying to get your belly down to your thigh. So you're leaning forward. I'm using my hands gently, not on my knee, either side, to give myself a little bit of purchase as I lean forward. This outside knee, try and rest it. If you're getting sharp pain, sour pain, put a cushion under there. Lean forward a bit more. That's lovely. A little bit longer. Excellent, bring yourselves up. I've just noticed that the knees of my trousers are a bit mucky. They're going to have to go in the wash. Change over. So again, don't be going down here. Turn your shoulders, facing that foot, and a little lean down. Exhale. Good work, everyone. Tiny bit more if you can. Wonderful. Bring yourselves up. Give your legs a little shake out. I'm going to sit cross-legged just because I like to. You don't have to. Breathe in, reach up. Now we're going to have our relaxation now. If you have to shoot off, that's absolutely fine. But if you can join us for the relaxation, find yourself a comfortable position. Maybe you'll put your head on your cushion. And I'm going to change the music. Hello, everybody. I'm very impressed you all joined me today. Well done. We're going to get the relaxation music. Where is it? There we go. So find a comfy position. Allow yourself to just switch off for 5 minutes. And I'm not even going to witter on. I'm going to let you have a peaceful 5 minutes on your own. Thanks for the hearts and things, guys. just start to bring yourselves back. Have a little stretch. Oh, wriggle those fingers and toes. Get everything moving. Then slowly bring yourselves up. Maybe hug your knees on the way through. Bring yourselves up to sitting. Doesn't matter which position you sit in. Excellent. I hope you enjoyed that, everybody. I did. That was lovely to get and do that today. We're going to have a 10-minute break, and then we are back for our bite-sized strength. I always try and call it the super bite-sized strength arms. So we're back for that in 10 minutes. Weights, hand weights. Otherwise, you don't need any equipment. And hopefully you'll all join us. Remember, you can work whatever you want with that, any level you want. So you don't need to use weights. You don't need to do all the exercises. But it's good to work on your arm strength. So anyway, I will catch up with you all in either tomorrow. Oh yes, tomorrow. New class tomorrow on Wednesday morning at 9:30. Yes, we're having a 20-minute new conditioning class. I've called it complete conditioning, and it's going to be kind of like intervals. So we're going to do lower body, upper body, stretch, rest. Lower body, upper body, stretch, rest. So it's quite an interesting format. I'm going to just give it a go, see what you guys think. It's going to be slow and controlled, so it's not high impact, and it's going to be very much working on control, strength, bit of balance, and it's not going to be overly complicated. So if you fancy something quite simple, conditioning, give it a go. We'll see what we will think of it. I mean, it's not fixed, if you don't like it, we won't do it again, but we'll give it a go tomorrow. But anyway, if you're not joining me for the next class, I'll see you tomorrow maybe, and those who are joining me, you've got 10 minutes. See you in a minute, guys. Bye.